Well, hello, this is CPD again, just doing a quickie little thing. I am going to try to start up a new series since I can't do any MW3 videos at the moment. CPD's Workbench. Basically right now, I was going to get a more in-depth version of how to oil these things up, but the red one doesn't fly right now because the remote, there's little springs in there for the batteries, and it lost one of them. And this one, well, yesterday I was flying with a friend of mine over here and hit the one bed, and well, I don't know if you can really see there, but one wire broke off right at the edge of that, and now that needs replaced, or yeah. But let's see. Of course, you got your 102, which, looking down in there, could probably use a little bit. It's not perfect. Yeah, the nice thing about the 102s and the other military helicopters, whenever you're lubricating them, it stays mostly inside there. With this, I don't know if you can really see, the entire thing kind of has a film from it spraying out. Not that good when you're in dorm, but it's fine otherwise. It doesn't actually get on anything. Basically, with this whole series, you have this is just the back side of a desk protector advertising thingy that they had for the room. Just drawn, rough sketch of S107 just to look nice, really, and give the camera something to focus on. Basically, if you want me to, if you want to say, hey, can you show how to, do something, if I can, I'll come on, stupid light, motion activated light on these desks, and it kicks off every now and then whenever it doesn't see you moving up, way up in the front. But if it's something that I can do, if I have parts or something, I'll see about fixing this. I don't know if I'll actually be able to do that or not. I don't have a soldering iron. I want to use one in here. That could turn out bad. At the same time, I don't want to take it home and do that because, well, I'd probably get yelled at by my parents. Apparently you get addicted to this stuff or some, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if you can see on these gears inside there's a little bit of, let's try to get it up real close to the camera, focused, a little bit of like a blackish stuff on a couple of these gears, for the top rotor. That's just the grease, or the oil rather. It'll get dirty, or you know what? You can see. I don't know if you can see that. This one gear has a lot of it there. They must have. I'm guessing they used graphite originally. Put a little bit in there. And that's probably what that is. It's probably graphite that's just caught on the grease, or oil. Keep calling it grease. That's no big deal. That's but they're kind of getting dry. So you have to watch it. That it is a little bit volatile in that. Let me focus back. Saying, and that will dry out. And actually, like, I don't know why this does come off. It's just I can't get it to come off. Or, well, wait, there we go. See, it comes off, and then you can cap it like that. You know what? Well, no, I'm gonna oil that up, so I'll leave that on. But this bottle, at least, it's old. A little thing that you just, a little chunk of wire, you stick inside it and, you know, clear it out, and it just sticks the lid right on top of it, like that. I don't know, I don't think this brand's around anymore. I tried looking it up. Let me focus again, keep the camera alive. I don't think they make it anymore, but they do have other brands that, like on Amazon, that yeah, it's non-petroleum, fine for plastics and or metal. Many plastics will slowly deteriorate when treated with lubes containing petroleum distillates. For precision applications, 12 sizes of stainless steel needles are available, and you can replace the dropper tip on this one. I personally kind of like that needle that's on that. But anyway, yeah. But basically, all you do, I'm not going to put all that much on this time since I already did it, you know, a couple of months ago now, but I didn't fly it that much. You just line it up on a tooth of a gear and give just a little squeeze. Move it over to another gear. And we've got a couple over here. These ones look pretty, really dry. Just a tiny bit. Whenever you do it for your first time, I would put it on all of them, and as long as you're flying some of it, you don't care if it gets on stuff. You can really hear the difference. It's a lot quieter already. And look and see if it's really actually spread good enough. Looks like could use a little more. But you know what? That should be fine though. You don't need that much. I'll really try. One of the nice things is, you know, this needle, you can reach way down in there and you can really oil everything. Okay, for some reason the camera shut off. Must have been sitting too long without hitting that focus. You have to do that a lot. You spin the prop a good bit. Get it worked in. Okay. Now the tough one. Lubricate the next one, the bottom rotor. Yeah, because they have the bottom rotor set way up top. You can't really get to it. Let's see, sorry. Get to it like that. there's no real way to get to the other gears for it. But yeah, basically just take and spin it. I would do it upside down like this. Focus that so I don't die again. And that's all that takes. This one, what you would do would just be go long reach in there, get get a couple of teeth at least. As you can see, it's kind of dried out on there, and it's not really, it's pretty much all gone. But stained the teeth a little bit yellow. That's one thing I like about it. Yeah, it does kind of tend to do that, but people have said on the forums about it getting on the motherboard. That doesn't matter. That's what it's built for. It's built to be motherboard safe and electronic safe. Trust me. And this is model train oil, and inside a model train you have a lot more expensive electronics than a little helicopter. And it gets a lot more all over the inside of that. Another thing I'll do real quick, I don't know if you can really tell, probably a lot more than this. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. The entire motor just fell on my lap somewhere. Oh, great. There it is. Now the other wire broke off. So that's what these little things look like. That's going to need replaced. Anyway, something I do that on my blades is I take real cheap invisible tape and just lay a line of it on there, and I don't know why I didn't do. I just realized now that I didn't do it on these blades. I don't know why. You just go from a set point on every one, like just over top of that and forward, and you just put a piece of tape, and they do still get nicked up, but they don't I don't know exactly why, but they don't really get that nicked up when you do that. It like the tape absorbs most of it, and or something. Like mostly on the edges, instead of like getting ripped up like they do, it rips the tape up. I just had to repair the edges on these ones. So on the right. My one's not that well used up either, surprisingly. This one I crash into the walls constantly. Another one you can really see how the gears yellowed. They were nice and white, but that's just how that stuff works. Focus again so I don't die. But you can really see on this one how it's all covered in stuff. What was I gonna say? But I think on this one, I think I got a little bit of Sharpie on that, and that's not good. On one of the edges or something. I don't know, that looks pretty well black. I don't remember now. Still flies alright. It's Syma. I got the fake tail rotor on it because it's bigger, but it's not as big as the one on the a Pacuse one or whatever. And I got, this is plastic here, this off of some packaging, put holes in it where they need to be and stuff, you know, lighten it out a little. Does make it a little bit unstable because it's, you know, top heavy, but thing is, you can see it whenever I tried flying it completely stripped out, whenever I was going to turn it into a Huey. These things right here that hold the motors in, you need that. You can't just up and take those off. Which, that's another thing, at least the World Tech ones don't have two. This one does have two things for holding these in. I don't know if that's like a fake variant that they have two, or if that's, you know, a real version. I don't know. But anyway, just let me know, you know, what you guys want me to do here. Yeah. You know, I got other stuff yet. I think I'll do a couple of short little things, or another like short video of just some random stuff. Yeah, but for right now, that is CPD over and out.